this class has been just so unreal. It's been absolutely exciting. It's been so much fun. It's been so much action, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so the reason why I chose to take this course really was because I just love creating content, you know, and here we're at a school where you get told to play a piece of music, or you choose a piece of music that someone wrote, right? But it's absolutely exciting to just write your own stuff and create your own stuff, and I had a lot of experience with that, just with writing worship songs, right? And yeah, so knowing that this course is being taking place, and just knowing that you can use so many different outlets and so many different resources was really exciting for me.
I had several favorite little moments in this course. It was generally whenever I figured out how to do something properly, be it a focus pull or how to properly edit all my shots in Final Cut Pro without everything moving and not being where it's supposed to be.
So I get pretty excitable on production days, and I love the experimental component of finding shots and making interesting setups. So my favorite day was, there was a Sunday where I came in with Jesse, the person that we were filming. And we'd come the week earlier to shoot, but it actually didn't work out. But it actually worked to our advantage because we realized that we needed to add lights and go rent out lights from Long McQuaid. So I think it turned out far more interesting. It was a better production because of the lights as well. And it was just, my favorite thing was just sitting there and working away to get the prettiest shot that we can make.
Well, going back to that point, so last year you sort of made the video, so I was kind of wanting to become independent so I could make videos on my own.
I think the most interesting part of this, about using the recording technology, was being able to record my own composition. And I was able to not only to reuse what I had used for a different course, but I was able to reinvent it a little bit by turning it into a solo. So that was really cool.
Another great feature is Final Cut, and that to me was awesome because we really learned how to do editing, and we have the latest here, the latest software, the latest program here of Final Cut, and having that really just helped. It really did, because you're using stuff that's out there in the field. You're using stuff that people are using at this day and age, right? And I think that for that reason, this course really is just so useful, because everything that we're doing, these cameras, laptops, the pace, the speed, everything is what's happening out there in the real world. So that's super exciting. And
I think it just adds another level of artistic aspects that you can include that may help get your point across in the music. Or
people actually sit down and listen to the music. So for musicians, having the ability to display something visually and creatively that goes along with whatever your music is, or what the theme is, the emotion, the feeling, it's so critical at this point to make sure that music videos are being produced and that musicians have the ability to produce them. So
audio recording. Not only do you need to properly be recording audio, but there's also the visual component, and you need to be a lot more aware of your movements when playing than if you're just recording audio, because you're capturing your movements on the camera. And there is a component, I think, of being able to showcase more artistry in a video than what you can achieve in an audio recording alone. You get to show off a little bit of your personal style, which I think is an important look into your mind as a performer, because if you're able to share this with your audience, then your audience can understand your music better.
Yeah, music is just something I want to do for like the rest of my life. I don't want to do anything else, like, because I'm not good at anything else here. This is all I want. This is all I clung to. As a creator, as a musician, and as an entertainer and a performer, and an artist.